Hello friends, today is day 17 of our 30-day declutter and we're decluttering throw pillows. Alright, so we're going to start right here by decluttering my throw pillow covers. Now I buy the majority of these off of Amazon. These are not all that I have. These are the ones that have been taken off the pillows and folded and put into this container. The other ones were left on the pillows because I find that it contains the feathers that I use as my inserts for my pillows. Now these ones right here, I think I'm going to keep these green ones because I think I'm going to decorate next year for Christmas, and I'll do those greens. And then the blue ones, all these have seen their better days, so I'm going to go ahead and declutter those. And then these right here, these are never really soft. I've never really liked them. I don't even know why I'm keeping them. And if you can see really close, it's peeled really bad. So I'm going to go ahead and get rid of these too. So that's going to keep me all the way down to the green pillowcases. So that's pretty good. I'm getting rid of all these other ones and I'll just be keeping these green ones. So I'm kind of happy about that. All right, so now let's go through my numerous amounts of pillows. Do you have this many throw pillows? Seriously, I think this might be a little bit embarrassing. I had these all in the top of my guest closet. My husband had to pull them all down for me. And instead of keeping them there, I'm going to go ahead and use a vacuum seal bag. I'll shrink them up and stick them underneath the bed. Now this turquoise one I like, but it's also one of the ones that has the feather pillow in the center of it. So that's a pillow cover that's on top of it. The ones that I'm putting to the left, those are the ones that I'm going to be getting rid of, and the ones that I'm putting to the right are the ones that I'm going to keep. All right, so I'm bringing these over in batches because my two of my granddaughters are here and they were stacking them up and using them as like a little mountain. So anyways, okay, so these yellow pillows, and yes, those are yellow. They're not chartreuse like they look here. Those went to a couch that I once had. I don't know why I still have the yellow pillows. So I'm going to go ahead and get rid of them. Now I'm checking in here to see if maybe I might be able to take out the feather pillow and just get rid of the cover. But seriously, the cover does help to control the amount of feathers that goes everywhere. I really don't need all these pillows. The majority of them have just been sitting there. I think, oh, I'm going to use this someday, but seriously, I have not been using them, so I'm going to go ahead and get rid of the majority of these pillows. Now what I'm going to do is I'm going to line them up on my couch, and I'm going to take a picture of them, and I will let my daughter-in-laws choose which ones they want, and whatever they don't want, I am going to donate the rest of them. So there's a lot of cute pillows in here. They're all really good pillows, but seriously, if you're not using them, it's time to get rid of them. I don't want to keep storing them. And then the rest of the pillows, I'm going to go ahead and put into those shrink wrap bags that you suction out all the air in the, with your vacuum, and you suction out all the air. And then I'm just going to slide that underneath the bed in the guest room. Now these ones right here are the ones that I'm using on my couch. I absolutely love these, so I will be keeping these. And I'll just go ahead and set these behind me. And then I have my Christmas pillow. You remember this one? This was on my guest room, in my guest room. It does not have one of those nice, feather pillows in it, but I'm going to go ahead and keep it. And then this one right here is the one that I use in the guest room in the spring. So I'm going to be keeping that. All right, so now I'm going to get out those shrink wrap bags. Is that what they're called? Vacuum seal bags? That sounds more like it. And I'm going to put these pillows in it. Now you're going to see me struggle, but don't you always see me struggle trying to put things into things, like put the sheets on the bed? I'm constantly struggling. So I'm going to be struggling to put these in these bags. Now, one thing that I've learned is that there's a line at the top. You can see a white line up there, and it says not to put the pillows or whatever you're putting in there any higher than that line. And that's probably where my mistake is I've overstuffed them. Even though I'm only putting in a couple of pillows a piece, I think that it's too high up into the to the bag, too close to the seal of the bag. So I do struggle, but I do end up getting it, and it works out. But I probably should have bought the extra large bags. These ones are the large bags. And then the other thing that I noticed is when you go to use your vacuum, I'm using my stick vacuum because I don't have an upright vacuum. So I'm using my stick vacuum. And when you take the pole off, the top of the vacuum has like a little lip on it. I'm going to show you here in just a second so you can see what I'm talking about, but it has like a little lip on it, so it's not creating a complete suction onto that little white disc up there that you place it on. But you'll see here in just a second. All right, so here it is. Now I'm putting it on there, and it's, you know, it's doing an okay job, but it's not doing a great job. And I'm going to show you here in just a second why it's not doing a really good job. See, I'm telling you to hold on. All right, right there. See, it's got that little thing in it. So you've got to get it on there just right, and then it'll start suctioning it. There we go. So now it's doing it. And then you just get out as much air as you possibly can. And then you want to be sure that that seal is nice and tight, because sometimes you can hear the air going back in there if it's not nice and tight. But the good thing about these bags is that it's got a color change Ziploc. So once it's together, you can see that it's together because it changes the color of the Ziploc. So these are pretty good bags. They're solid. They're not going to rip. I read a lot of reviews on different bags, and this is the one that had pretty good reviews because a lot of the bags are pretty thin. So anyways, as you can see, I can get out more air for sure, but it's kind of difficult because of the vacuum that I'm using. So Michael's going to end up having to help me with this one because the pillows are kind of big, you know, and I'm having a hard time getting them in there. So, and thankfully I have a husband that can come over and help me. But I think with this size pillow, we probably should have gotten the extra large bags. They also have the kind that is more of a rectangle shape, so it's got like a bottom on it, so it sits up. I don't know what you would call those, but I think you know what I'm talking about. Shaped almost like a little box because it's got a bottom on it. Do you see what I'm saying? I was going to get those, but I'm like, no, I really want these to lay flat so that I can stick them underneath the bed. So the little pull does come off. It's supposed to do that, so it's no big deal. It's not broken. And then I did notice on there that you should slide that thing across 3 times to get a good seal. I know that we end up doing it a couple of times, and well, we're going to do it a lot more with this one because we're having a hard time getting it to do it. But anyways, it says, see right there, slide across 3 times. So I should have done that instead of just trying to use my fingers and do it. But I ended up getting a good seal. I got the air out. They're laying nice and flat, and I can stick them right underneath the bed. So I would encourage you to vacuum seal whatever pillows you have left over. I will link these bags down below. These are really good ones. They're called the Magic bags. I really like these ones, but I probably should have gone with extra large for all these pillows. Anyways, I hope that this video has motivated you to get in there and get your throw pillows down, figure out which ones you need and you don't need. Maybe consider taking the pillow cover off and just keeping the cover, and then you can just use the same inserts to put in it. All right, friends, don't forget to leave me a comment below and hit that like button. And if you haven't subscribed, I hope that you'll click the subscribe button and click on the notification bell so that you get reminded every time I post a new video. I will see you again in tomorrow's video. Until then, stay blessed, my friends.